Hey man, what's going on? Trying to get us some background music going. Oh man, just come in after a hard day's work. Wanted to show y'all some stuff that I was excited to get this last week. Good stuff, man. I got a cassette, I've got a CD, and I've got, well, those are the things I got last week, the cassette and the CD. And then I've got about 3 albums I want to show you that I've had sitting here for quite a while that I've been simmering on and need to get them put away. So I don't know if that's too loud in the back or not. I hope not. We'll cut it down just a little bit. In the background anyway, this is what we're listening to in the background. Of course, this is Elik and the Karen's West Bench demos. Now the digital release that you'll find on Spotify and what we're actually listening to right now looks a little bit different. That was the digital release, and that's what we're listening to. I'm streaming it where I can show you this cassette, but that was released in 2022. This cassette is hot off the presses. This is kind of a special deal, man, and I was really glad to get it. This thing was limited to 10 copies and just came out. It's do-it-yourself stuff. You see it. This one's on a some of them are on Memorex, some of them are on TDK. I can't see the name brand on this one, but at any rate, they cut the tape to length. Handwritten stuff there. You see it says Elik. Karen's West Bench demos. It came with a couple stickers. This was the sticker of the art that I just showed you that was on the digital release. Of course, you'll get a kick out of that. And this one came with it as well. And it came with a note. You know, it says tapes were short in the end, and make sure it holds well over time. Just let it play through and then flip it instead of letting it fast forward real fast and hit that end. But super cool stuff. Like I say, there's the J card, and this is actually there it's signed, and I got number 10 of 10. Now what was so cool about that, about this, if this wasn't wonderful enough for one old man to take in, this is actually on, if I went to put this in, surprisingly somebody had already entered this in on Discogs, so I was able to, I put everything I own on Discogs if it's already on there. Sometimes I try to go through the trouble of putting stuff on, but I usually can't figure it out. But this was already on there, and it was shown as released. You can't see it, but West Bench demos, and the West Bench is evidently the record label, and this was their 3rd release. So excellent. I was super glad to get this, and like I was saying, it also came with something else. Well, I just broke the little thing there, but it actually came with a stainless steel ring. You see the band logo there. I think you can see it. Cool stuff. I got a size 12. I have no intentions of ever wearing it, but I was super glad to get one. Like I say, only 10 of these were available. They're long gone, and I was surprised I was able to get one, but man, check that out. There was a time when I was just crazy to get a sack like this with something else in it, but now I'm just crazy when I get a sack like this with the Elik ring in it. Cool stuff, man. I'm so glad to get this. I didn't tell you anything about these guys. You hear it playing in the background. They're classified as melodic death / black metal. I don't really hear a whole lot of the true black metal in there. There's some black metal tinges every now and then. Two-piece, Sean and Brett Matty, the guys from Salt Lake City, Utah. Active since 2020 as Elik. They had a demo that same year that I wish they would put on some kind of physical format. They actually had a band before that named Mahrem, I think it is, or Mahrem, M-A-H-R-E-M, that was active from 2007 to 2008. They had a full length under the Elik banner in 2021, and then this. The musicianship is outstanding. They're hard to pigeonhole. They don't fit a pattern. They do what they want to do, and they do it well. Everything's catchy, unpredictable, unexpected, and man, I just love it. Glad to get that. Thanks, Sean, for sending that to me, man. I was super stoked when it came in the mail. Alright, speaking of stuff coming in the mail, Cody actually ordered these, and they were shipped to his house, and it took an act of Congress to get the boy to send me my copies up here to my house. But I'm talking about Mordant Rhed, and this is the Hatred of Humanity demo. Now I got two different versions of this. This one's actually out on Kravik, I think is how you say that, Records. You see the tracks listed there on the back, and it came in this this booklet here. There's the guys. Cool booklet. And then when you get to the back of the booklet, this side, there's the CD. Now, 4-piece out of Texas. On this one here, well, let me show you the other one. Then the other version that came was this one. And you see Hatred of Humanity demo, but on the back of this one, you see there's only 4 tracks. And this was the actual demo, I believe. This is an independent release, independently done. But on this one, you got the 4 tracks that are on here. You got 2 more tracks taken from the 2018 Decimation demo, plus bonus live tracks that you see there at the bottom. Those last 2 tracks there, the Night of Sulfur, Emanation, and Decimation of the Begetter. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy good stuff. The first track, Hatred for Humanity, the single version on here, is quite a bit different than the rest of the music. The Hatred for Humanity track is more of a like a first wave of black metal with a hardcore tinge to it, especially in the vocal style. Then when that song's over and you go on into the remainder of the stuff, it's more of a straightforward black metal offering. I'm not the biggest black metal man, so I won't use the right words, but I would consider it to be what the black metal folks would call raw black metal. It's none of that atmospheric keyboard stuff. It's straight in your face, raw stuff like I like when I listen to black metal. This stuff here, and it came with his flyer. Of course, you know he's got a YouTube channel. You see the man there. Guys are out of Texas. I don't know what town in Texas, but cool stuff. Was glad to get these. Super stoked to get this stuff. Be glad to see what he does in the future. Love to watch him on his YouTube channel, man. That he's something else, man. He's something else. And always good for a laugh, and real knowledgeable, knows his stuff about his music. But here you go. I want to show you these 3 records here, and I'll let you guys go. This stuff came from a sale a while back. Dark Descent had a sale, a 30% off sale at that, and I picked up some stuff that I'd been wanting. The first thing I got was this Desolate Shrine, and this is their Deliverance from the Godless Void. You see there on the back, 8 tracks. This thing clocks in at 56 minutes. 56 minutes on this bad boy. If you're not familiar with these guys, comes on the inner with the lyrics. No nod to the artist that I could find in here, but there's not a whole lot of art going on in here that I could, just this here on the cover. And it's pretty dark, but what it is some hands you can see there. If you're not familiar with these guys, this is a 2017 release. It actually came out on CD in 2017, and this vinyl pressing was released in 2018. Death metal out of Finland. A 3-piece on here. These guys deal only in full length, man. They don't play no demo stuff, no EPs, put out any singles or any of that stuff. Been at it since 2010. They put out their debut full length in 11, one in 12, one in 15, one in 17, this one in 17, and then one last year in 2022. On this one, I haven't heard the previous 3. I've got the newest one and this one. This one is dense, thick. Sometimes it's almost unsettling. It'll go from having an acoustic passage to just bludgeoning you with blasting drums. They build atmosphere, and then they just crush. It'll go from a piano segment to just ripping guitars just that fast. And they've been compared to Abyssal, I guess you would say it, out of UK. I don't know if you're familiar with them, and I can hear that in here. But good stuff. It's a good listen, but it's a listen that you got to sit down and enjoy. Came on two vinyl set on standard black. Great stuff. Like I say, it's almost an hour long, so that warrants the 2 vinyl. But if you haven't heard of Desolate Shrine, check these guys out. Super stuff. Super stuff. Next, some Swedish death metal, Bastard Grave, and this one is What Lies Beyond. There's the track listing on the back. This came out 2015 on Pulverized Records. There's the guys right there. You can see there's 5 of the lads. Lyrics on the back side. You get 10 tracks on this one, a little over 41 minutes of music. These guys have been at it since 2012. The cover art there is killer, isn't it? A guy named Ragnar did that. And this was their debut full length following a 2014 demo. Like I say, this is 2015 release. They got a total of 3 full lengths under their belt, the latest of which was last year. If you're a fan of early Entombed, this is probably something you'll enjoy. Just add a little blackened thrashy edge to it. They change speeds flawlessly. Barked out coarse vocals. Man, I love this stuff. Check these guys out. If you haven't, you will be glad you did. This one came on black vinyl too, but it's got some killer center label on the back. Look at that. Thought you might enjoy seeing that, but yeah, that's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Last but not least, I just love this album art. This is Fatalist death metal out of Ventura, California. Skirill, Skirill did this cover art. I know you've seen this album cover before, even if you've never heard it. This is some good stuff. Came out in 2016 on FDA Records. Like I say, death metal out of Ventura, California. Came with this inner with the lyrics. all that good stuff. You get 11 tracks on this. They were a 3-piece, kind of dark with the track listings there on the back. 44 minutes and a half of music on this. These guys have been at it since 2006, and I think they're still at it. Nothing, well, I'm not sure as I say that. But anyway, they had a demo in 2007, a comp in 2009 that included a couple demos from 2007 and 4 new songs. A promo demo came out in 2014, then this full length, and to date, that's pretty well it. HM2 soaked death metal, a little faster than mid-pace for the most part, barked out vocals, D-beat drumming, just super stuff. Well, looking here in my notes, they did split up in 2016. That's why we only got one full length. Man, I apologize. I'm in my mid to late 50s. You know, I can almost get a free coffee or a senior discount on coffee now at McDonald's if that'll do you any good. But check this out if you haven't. This is their debut and only full length. If you go on like Dark Descent site, you'll see that other album on there. That is the comp that's got that 2007 demo and those other 4 new songs. I need to pick that one up, and that'll be a must for my collection. But the name of this one is The Bitter End. It's matte finish, man. Just a great release. It's a shame those guys give it up, but got that olive drab, almost camo green center label there. That's it for me. I got a few CDs down here, but I'm going to save those for another time. I did get a place an order. It hadn't came in yet with Personal Records out of Mexico, and all that stuff's going to be Death Doom stuff that I'm waiting to get, but I just ordered that, so it may be 2 or 3 weeks before it makes the trip up here. The last time I ordered something from them, somewhere along the way, the album got crushed, so we're hoping for better luck this time. But that's it for me. You guys have a great weekend, man. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.